What's up? We on another episode of Any Fat Funny. Today we got JayRock Jaxx with us. Yes, Moneywest. We about to chop it up with them. So how's it been going? This I think he was like my first guest that wasn't like my real life friend that came on the show.
Yeah.
So
for sure.
How's it been?
Same old shit, man. Same old grind. You know what I'm saying? Same motion, just, keeping the right foot in front of the left foot in front of the right, taking steps every day type thing.
All right, so
how's it going with you though?
I'm good. We growing.
Yeah.
We trying to we got this and other podcasts. We trying to take it off.
Absolutely.
Like we really trying to like push for, everybody want that 1,000 subscribers. So we really trying to grow
for sure.
Our YouTube, grow our Spotify, like get people to really listen. We building just like I say all the time, we building like every other rapper. Shit, we trying to grow this thing, but
absolutely,
like it's really getting traction. Like to see people reaching out, listening, commenting, subscribing.
Nah, I see the improvement, bro. I love that. You know
appreciate
what I'm
it. Appreciate it. We try.
I see you putting in that work. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna get everything you're supposed to get in return.
Appreciate that.
For
right.
Sure.
We got Moneywest. This your first time up here. What about you?
This my first time, man. I'm just chilling, working, trying to build a catalog.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to get y'all what y'all really want for real. Even though I still am, but you know how that go.
All right, so like
West, man.
Come on.
That boy go crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so give us a backstory about you. Tell us about you. I thought you was from Philly for some reason.
Nah.
I started listening to your music.
Nah, I be getting like the DMV area a lot though. A lot of people think that, but I'm from Middletown, Connecticut, man.
Born and raised?
Born and raised, yeah. I just started rapping probably about like 5 years ago. So this kind of new to me. So I've been learning on the way, like, so everything been cool though, but it's been a lot of hard grind.
Mm-hmm. What made you start rapping? Because that's like 5 years ago that you ain't grow up doing it. So like, what made you say, fuck it, I could do it?
One of my bros, we was just in the studio, regular shit, just chilling. I had promised him a song. One day we got in there and I just laid the song down and it happened to come out better than, with a lot of other people he been in the studio with. So he just told me to keep pushing and keep going with it.
Mm-hmm.
And then, the outcome.
So if what was your favorite moment so far as an artist?
You grew up around it too. Your dad.
Yeah, my dad and my mom rap growing up, so like the music was always around. But,
I didn't even know mom dudes rap.
Yeah,
that's
facts. They definitely rap. But I want to say just the process of it, and then hitting the stage, because it's just like, damn, everything you done did just to get to the stage, just so they could hear you. That process you can't.
People don't realize it is a process. This shit not easy. They don't realize.
100%.
You can't take that. You can't take that away.
Mm-hmm.
But you gotta love the journey too. Like I feel like people like us, like we enjoy that shit too.
You
like,
gotta love the journey no matter what you do. Because if you don't love this, y'all interview. But I'm saying if you don't love this shit get draining. Like what am I doing it for? Like,
it started off
Absolutely.
like I started off like it was just I rap whatever. But like now it's like there's an end point. We shooting for a goal. You know what I'm saying? Like we're not just doing it for ha-has.
Put too much money into this shit. This shit gotta take off. So
Absolutely.
So what was it like growing up as rappers as parents?
Yeah.
It was kind of cool. I want to say I think my parents is more or less like on the block battle rappers type shit. Never really like took it to the furthest extent, but like it wasn't too crazy. I hear stories now, but nothing too crazy.
Shit,
what about you?
Yeah, both my parents made music. You know what I'm saying? My dad was like on that dancehall reggae type vibe. My mom was always like a singer, mixed with the hip hop rapping too. So I mean, it was cool. Like just I think it just made me like real diverse in what I liked in music because they both made two different types of sounds and I also grew up in the church listening to gospel and stuff like that. So like it was just a whole bunch of different sounds hearing like on a regular that made me grow into like a diverse type of artist.
So that influenced you to like your sound because it's not really I ain't gonna say it's rap. It's like it's melodic. So
absolutely, I like to experiment with stuff. You know what I'm saying? I think that definitely stemmed from them. But I mean, I think it was cool. You know what I'm saying? I had a lot of cool experiences just, watching them perform and just seeing them do what they love to do. You know what I'm saying? So like me being in my position now, I'm just trying to take it to like, the next level in a sense and, carry on that legacy or whatever.
Mm-hmm. So Moneywest, if I'm telling somebody you got to check Moneywest out, what's one song they got to listen to?
Shit, it's a few. Tiki Barber. I would say when I first started, that was like one of the heavy hitters I ever made. So it was kind of like, that's one.
Osaka 2. Osaka for sure.
Osaka for sure.
If you want to listen to some Moneywest, put on Osaka. That's what I'm going to tell you right now. That boy go crazy.
Why would you say that was one of the best?
That's just one of the ones, bro. Like Moneywest got songs for days, you know what I'm saying? But that was just one of the ones. Like that's one that you put that song out anywhere, you're going to be bopping your
It's
head,
a bop.
You know what I'm
it's like a West Coast type bop.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So what wave y'all like right now? Like that West Coast? music or like the East Coast thing? I know it's a big Drake and Kendrick. Who y'all think we know who won? But how y'all feel about the beef? Honestly,
about the beef, I feel like I don't know. I got a lot of mixed feelings about the beef. You know what I'm saying? I think at the end of the day, I think they both did their thing. I think it was great for hip hop. It was great for music in general. I think it brought essence back into music to really like, you know, like hearing what people are saying too. But I don't know. I mean, I think West Coast is going crazy right now. Yeah. You know, the sound, the whole sound is just going crazy right now. And you know, you go to LA. LA is like one of those spots that you go over there. And it's like if you could take over LA, you basically got the whole general population of the whole United States. You know what I'm saying? That's a big part right there. And the rest of the states are heavily influenced by what they got going on and what they like over there. So, I think Kendrick just took the right route with, you know, catering it towards the West Coast. And I think when Drake had put out the Tailor Made freestyle, that's what it was, the Tailor Made freestyle, I think that gave him the ignition to be able to do something like that. But I mean, I think both sides did what they did, and they did their damn thing.
What y'all think about the lawsuit? That's what I was trying to get to. Like,
that's
you
crazy.
Don't sue because you lose, nigga. Like,
that's crazy.
I took your black card from you, nigga. Like, what?
I mean, there's a lot of different. It's a lot of different like viewpoints on it because like I'm hearing that, you know, the song that is obviously going crazy, Not Like Us, is getting how do I say supported, like funded by the same companies that Drake's working with. He's also funny. So like Drake's basically putting money into Kendrick's pocket in order to fund this song to keeping it in people's face or whatever. And so like I can understand from that point of view. It's like, what the fuck, in a sense, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, it's the same company that they was doing the same shit for Drake, and when it was good for Drake, it was okay with it. Now they doing it for somebody else. It's not okay with it.
I feel you, but you got to think about how much money that Drake's putting in this company's pocket at the same time too. So I can understand just from an egotistic, facts. But from an egotistic standpoint, you know what I'm saying, he's getting called a pedophile in this song, so it's just, you know, it's diminishing him too. And so like I get it. I'm not saying I would have done that. I'm not saying that's, you know, player. But
we don't never know. I might have woke up one day to fuck it. I don't know what you embarrassing me. What you think?
I don't really listen to Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? I don't.
Yeah, let's get who. All right, who really listened? Like
I'm not gonna go on my phone and hop in a car and throw no Kendrick on. So
did y'all listen to that last album?
I did.
Will you think it was more replay value or shock value? People just wanted to hear what he had to say, but they're not really bumping.
If I'm being real with you, and I'm talking as a Drake fan. Like I'm a Drake fan for real, but Kendrick did his damn thing on that shit. I think it was shock value.
He always do his thing, but
I think it was shock value and I think it was both. I think it was both for real. Like it's something that you could replay and hear it and be like, you know what I'm saying? Like it sounds better the more you hear it. You know what I'm saying? But it's also one of them. It's also one of them albums that you hear like every song. And it's like it keeps you on your toes.
Cause that Squabble Up hard.
That Squabble Up go crazy.
Yeah.
Squabble
he got
up,
some shit up there, but it's not. It's like Kendrick. Like you gotta be getting high to listen to Kendrick. You heard what he said? Like, it ain't no party music. Drake make hits.
Yeah. And that's the thing right there too. Like Kendrick took Drake's sauce in a sense with the whole rap beef. He made a hit. You know what I'm saying? No matter what the hell you say on it. I mean, it does, but he made a hit. You know what I'm saying?
It's undeniable.
It's undeniable. And that's what Drake does. You know what I'm saying? I think Drake was trying to cater more towards still making that hit because like, you know, Family Matters, like the songs was bumping on that, but I think he was really catering to like the lyricism and trying to prove that like he's up there with Kendrick with, you know, I feel like he is, you know what I'm saying, lyrically. But I mean, everybody gonna feel different. I know. I listen to Drake, so I know how he gets lyrically.
No, he can rap.
He can rap.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Kendrick can rap. Right? That nigga's a poet.
Facts.
He's a poet. It's just different. It's different. Kendrick is a poet. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate him for that, you know, aspect as well. But I just think Drake was trying to just focus on that. Just focus on, you know, proving that he could step in the lane with this dude that is a known rapper. You know, MC in a sense. So yeah. But it was a dope beef though. I enjoyed it. I was on tilt.
Win just because I know like. White people can't beat black people, but like, it was just like that's how I felt about it, especially when it comes to like the arts. You can't beat a nigga. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Not three races. No. I'm just saying, like we black people are like colored people are creative. Yeah. All right. So how you feel like being like the front runner of CT? Like everybody talk about music, they always, no matter what interview, they gonna bring up JayRock.
I mean, it's obviously a good feeling to know that, you know, you got the support of people around you and people see what you know, the work you've been putting in. But like I said, it's just it's just a testimony of the work I feel like I've been putting in, and like I didn't just start rapping. Like this isn't just something I just started like yesterday or 2-3 years ago. I've been rapping for years now. You know what I'm saying? Crafting my sound and just pouring my energy into you know just this music. You know what I'm saying? So it's a good feeling to know that the work I've put in is paying off. And there's still like a lot more work to do. So never stagnant, you know what I'm saying? Very appreciative of the moment. And there's some dope artists out here in CT, man. Like some really dope artists out here in CT. So just for people to have my name in the conversation, you know, every time that it gets brought up, it's I'm grateful
especially
for that.
because you're young too. I be forgetting it was who's up here, Glory. But I'm like, oh, y'all the same age?
Yeah. That's my brother right there. Yeah. We grew up in the same city. It's my guy right there.
So who's some of the people in the city y'all fuck with? Who y'all listen to?
And what, in CT? Or?
CT.
Oh,
Yeah.
Moneywest.
Yeah, for sure. You got Moneywest.
You know, my guy Sholey, shout out to Ty Henny.
Yep.
Shout out to Snopra.
You got Fuego Flock.
The
Holy Quran.
Fuego Bass. That's a lot of people doing their things, but
who you listen to daily though? Not just because you know it, like who you listen to get you throughout your day. Both of y'all.
I ain't gonna lie. Daily, I'm probably listening to Trapo.
Absolutely. I'm one of those type of guys. I just stay in my files with all my songs, and I'm just listening to what I got. So on a daily, so on a daily, I'm listening to like Moneywest, Sholey, Ty Henny, and Snopra, because you know we all got tracks together, and that I'm always playing on.
How did you end up in the studio with Ty Henny? I was on Instagram, like, oh shit, how that link up happen?
I mean, it's something that's been, you know, long overdue. I've always had people around me, you know, telling me, "Oh, get in the studio with him." You know what I'm saying? I think y'all go crazy together, and I think it was just the right time, and I think I hit him up on Instagram, and I said him like, "Yo, when we working," and he just sent me his number back and was like, "Let's book a session, let's make it happen." So from there, we've been locked in. From there, we made a few tracks now. You know, we had a few different sessions, and I'm one of those people that like I could tell when somebody's genuine, and you know I appreciate that because with this music game, bro, there's so many egos, bro, and a lot of feelings attached to this shit that like when you come across somebody like, especially like somebody like Moneywest, it's a humble ass nigga right here, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You
so
tell,
like, very very humble, bro. And so like when I come around those type of people, it makes me want to work with them more, bro, because it's like we both got the same, you know, objective at the end of the day, and we both real humble with it. You know what I'm saying? We're not trying to step on each other's toes. We're just having fun with it. So Ty Henny was one of those people. As soon as I work with him, I'm like, nah, this is a genuine dude right here, and we've been locked in ever since. I think we about to come out with an EP, as a matter of fact. So definitely stay tuned for that.
All right, so you just dropped a single a couple of months ago, "Fall in Line." What's that about?
Yep. Shit, Fall in Line. I think that I want to say, just a lot of stuff that's going on. Just being in the way, but out the way. So kind of telling the guys like fall in line, like, you know, we got a mission to get on. So it's just like everything gotta come together. So just a little message to the guys for real.
Who would you compare yourself to as how would you compare your style of music to? Mainstream.
I know.
Who?
Music wise, Meek Mill. Just music. Meek Mill, for sure.
Yeah.
100%.
I probably like I don't even be trying to like, I just be doing like, I don't try to rap like them, but it's like sometimes some of
like this nigga sound like he from Philly.
Yeah, some of my cadence, like, you know, some bars maybe it might give you that the grit.
It's not even about you even sounding like him. I think it's just the energy within.
The
that's what I'm saying. That's what it is. It's the energy within the lyricism that you're putting in. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is.
So,
for real.
All right, so y'all both with Plat Life, right?
Yes, sir.
How I know you've been there for forever, but like it's been a long time for you, or you just got down with them?
Nah, I've been about like 20, probably like a year before he came.
Yeah,
really?
He was locked in. Yeah, he was locked in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
sure.
Yep.
So how's it is over there? Cause I feel like y'all one of the ones at CT that got like the shit on like together. I feel like it's real organized and all that.
Yeah, what it really was is from when I came, it was a little different. It was kind of like we gonna do this and we're gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Not saying it was forced on nobody, but it was kind of like we was on a mission, you know what I'm saying? And we just wanted to be in everybody's face. So if we had to go grab 100 T's or 100 this or that just to be in their face, to show them like this what we doing to build this brand, that's what we was on.
100%.
So
100%.
How's it treating y'all?
Nah, good, man. It's good people at the end of the day that just, we all got the same vision. We all trying to push for the same thing. So it's like, once we have an idea and we're set on, making this happen, we gonna go full throttle with it. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's a loss, whether it's a win, we gonna put our 100% effort into it. And so like I respect that about all of us. You know what I'm saying? Because it just pushes us and it's holding each other accountable. You know what I'm saying, to make things happen. And so
And you gonna take them losses like behind them closed doors. They don't see the
100%.
losses
Yeah, I
that
know.
you gotta
Trust me.
take.
100%.
You know,
Damn.
like it be a lot of losses. So
Yeah.
you just gotta get through those.
So what keep y'all motivated after a loss? Because it'd be hard, like trying to talk yourself back into. What keep y'all motivated after shit don't go your way?
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I've been dropping straight. I feel like every track I drop hard. So to me, it ain't a loss, but it ain't really a loss, but it made me go harder. I hear that last track I did. I'm like, just like, damn, yo, I know I can make something harder than this, and that's fire. So it just pushed me to go harder with the music.
So what's the studio session like for you? Because I feel like you a rapper. So like, what is it like in the studio for you?
Nah, it could vary though, cause I can get melodic. I can go in there and get melodic. I probably go in there right at 8. And then once I got that 8, it's like I got the flow, so I could just go in there and just flow it out.
Go from there.
For
sure. Yeah, same. Like, it was a point of my life where I was just freestyle. Well, I just go in there take for take, and that was cool. But like, I started wanting to put like real substance into my song, so I was making sure like I'm writing out like the first 8-12 bars about something that like it really makes sense for that's gonna hit you in a certain way. You know what I'm saying, when you hear it. And then from there, I usually just go take for take and just freestyle from there. And that's how like all my sessions be like. Whenever I'm making music, I'll just write. It might even be like quick 4 bars or 6 bars, 12 most, and then from there I'm just going in there freestyling.
So how would y'all handle somebody telling you after the song was trash? Like, yeah, in the studio, you think the shit fire. You play it back to somebody, they be like, nah, that ain't it. You get offended, or it's like,
Nah, because not everything that you drop, people gonna like. You know what I'm saying? Like, there might be something that I drop that you like a lot, and your homeboy is like, nah, that shit trash. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, it's not, you can't take that personal. At the end of the day, everybody has their own preference. And I'm the type of person that like, I experiment a lot with music. So like, I know there's gonna be certain things that people might not be messing with from experimenting or whatever the case may be. And I know there's gonna be stuff that people really like. So, you can't really like think about that too much, because that's gonna derail you from just dropping music. And at the end of the day, it's just about dropping music and just staying consistent. You know what I'm saying? That's how you gain that.
Right.
That's how you gain that fan
Somebody
base.
might love it.
Nah, facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
So I don't even think about it like that, man. And even to go back to your question, like how I handle like even like, tough days or like stressful situations. Like I'm this type of person that I just feel like nothing ever happens to me, it happens for me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not about well, what if this happens? It's about, even if this happens, I'm gonna still make this shit work. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's just always been my mindset. And it's just about keeping I use that mindset to just keep me on a frequency where like I'm not thinking negatively, or like my emotions aren't negative. I just try to keep my emotions and my frequency as high as possible, because everything else is gonna fall in line with my frequency. You know what I'm saying? So
facts.
even the bad days, like you need the bad days, because like if you got no bad days, how you know what the good days feel like?
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Do y'all motivate each other?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
Hell
For
yeah.
sure. Every time we link up.
Every time.
I feel that. Like, I feel like
day one
mad
too.
speeches to each other. Like, nigga, we can do this.
Yo, since day one
we
too.
we be putting like stuff together. Like, yo, I think you should do this. Or like,
Yeah. He'll put me on about some shit he think I should do. I'll put him on some shit I think he should do. Like, always, trying to put that battery in each other's back in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Like,
we try and help each other.
I was about to say, would y'all take a verse from somebody else? Like, if somebody wrote, say, you feel like you hear him, you wrote it, but you feel like he can do it. Would you take that verse or vice versa? Or it's like, I write my own shit, I don't need nobody to.
wait, say that again?
If some, like ghostwriter, would you take a verse from somebody else? If they write it, you just perform it? Or it's like, nah, I write my own shit.
From somebody else?
Yeah.
Nah. I feel like I wouldn't. I mean, if it's somebody like him, I'm in there with him. I probably want to take the whole.
That's what I was about to say right there too.
I want to take the whole verse. I'd probably take a bar or two. Whatever he was related to on that verse, I'm going to relay in my way, but I ain't going to take the whole verse.
Absolutely.
So what's your thoughts on ghostwriters? Like, what do they count? Say if it's a banger, but they ain't write it, you still give them credit for, or it's just like,
I mean, in a sense, like, all right, if you're gonna compare this dude that has ghostwriters to like being like, a top MC, then it's like I can't give him that credit because that's not his bars. But if you're just like talking about him as an artist, for sure, because like he got the voice to lay it down. You know, he has a voice and the energy behind him to lay it down. It's not his bars, but the way he's presenting it makes me feel that shit. You know what I'm saying? Right. So like the person that's writing it sometimes can't present it in a sense where you're gonna feel that shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't think there's nothing wrong with ghostwriting. Like in the industry, for anybody watching, like your favorite artist might have ghostwriters. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Like,
nah, you're like Chris Brown said, nigga, they can't deliver it like me though. So
right,
like,
exactly. So like, it is what it is. Like, it's what makes music beautiful. Like you got actors in movies. They're not coming up with their own scripts. You know what I'm saying? They're getting the scripts from the the directors and whatever, and they're the ones that's bringing the script to life though. So it's basically like something like that. But like, if you're comparing it to like, this artist is a top MC and he has ghostwriters, I'm gonna be like, nah, you can't really jack that. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's not his bars.
Right.
That's how I feel about it.
I agree. Has any labels reached out to y'all?
Absolutely. I had last year I sat down with a lot of labels. Well, not last year, earlier this year, because I know it's still 2024, but I sat down with a lot of labels this year and just had different meetings and different talks. And when I'm going there, I'm just sitting there and I'm just trying to listen to, like, I'm asking questions. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out what they know that I don't already know. Obviously, they got connections, they got the funds, they have this, they have that. But besides all that, what do you know that I don't already know? You know what I'm saying? Because if I come into a meeting and you tell me stuff that I already know and I'm already doing for myself, why am I gonna sit here and sign? It just don't make sense. I might not have as much funds as you have and like the machinery behind it.
But we get this shit done.
But we gonna get this shit done.
I'm doing. What's the point of signing?
Absolutely. And so like it's gonna save me a lot of hardship later down the line. You know what I'm saying? In my future, just maintaining, being humble and just saying like, I'll pass on that for right now. But obviously, if something like crazy, like a crazy deal on the table was to present itself and it made sense, then I wouldn't mind going all in with it. But for right now, I'm really just like focusing on just being independent and just like growing my team, working with my brothers and just making this shit, bigger than what it is.
So for both of y'all, what makes or breaks a deal? Like somebody come to y'all tomorrow, what the deal got to look like?
Yeah,
I be feeling like it all depend on your situation in life. Whatever you got going on in life, some niggas would be desperate.
Yeah.
But then again, what if it's like someone come to you and I got $1 million? You never seen $1 million, so it's hard to sit here and be like, who would or who wouldn't?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Like some niggas that take that knowing like they got no control over nothing.
That's why I say it really depends, bro. Because you could take that $1 million, but like, all right, what type of game plan do they have for you? Because at the end of the day, you can take that $1 million, but you gotta pay that $1 million right back. You know what I'm saying?
Bullshit. I ain't gonna lie. Give me what I owe y'all for this million.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, and I done built my brand up.
I know a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Like I got friends. I know a lot of people who have signed shitty deals and like they're in a position where they owe mad money now. They owe mad money and they can't do nothing about it. They can't sign with nobody else because if they sign with somebody else, they gotta buy out that contract. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of
and deals ain't dealing like they used to. They not giving out big lump sums of money.
I feel like the distributions is cool. You do that, that's cool. Like you coming with your own bag, like
right. Partnership is what I think everybody should
partnership.
Yeah.
Like, well, I own my own shit. You make your money, I make my money. We good.
Absolutely, man. It's a different game nowadays, man. Like the internet is just, it's a whole different world now in 2024. And there's so many different ways that you can get your music out there. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, a lot of this stuff takes, funding and you make sure you're investing. But even like investing like $5, bro, a day can take you a long way, bro. It's just about staying consistent with what you're doing for so.
Putting your product in people's faces. People don't realize that. You gotta stay consistent. You can't drop a song in a video today, then 3 weeks from now you don't do nothing. I be telling you, you're wasting your time and mine. Absolutely. Like, what's the point even doing these rollouts and you're not saying consistent with what you're doing? That's what I like about like even you, like y'all out here, you see every day y'all posting shit. You gotta get in people's faces.
Yeah.
That's so you just it's the biggest thing. You just dropped the tape, the warm up.
Yes, sir.
EP. Tell me about it. Like what was because you ain't drop a whole project in a minute, right?
So, I dropped like I dropped the EP earlier this year, and then I dropped a few singles throughout this year. Beautiful thing is like every single year, like it's like my streaming, my audience, my fan base is always progressing. Like it feels like I could take a whole year off and it's still gonna progress. It's crazy, but not that I did that. I would never take a year off. I put in a lot of work this year, but I didn't drop any projects this year other than the EP in the beginning of the year. And so this EP was really just like letting them know, like, it's called the warm up, and it's just the warm up because like 2025, I'm gonna be dropping, you know what I'm saying, like in terms of like projects, and I'm gonna really be experimenting. Like this year, I was really ready to like let it all out too, like let the whole vault out. But I got to a point where I was just really like trying to game plan like my next move in a sense, you know what I'm saying, like figure it out on a just a different scale. And you know, I came across this sound that I just been just playing with, and I wanted to really exercise it. It's like I said, my dad made like reggae type dancehall music in his time, and so like he's been trying to push me towards that sound, and I think I'm like fully now embracing it. So I just kind of like I want to go all in with it for like a few months and just kind of, you know, see what I could do with that in a sense. You know, what kind of fan base can I grow with that as well? Because I feel like my fan base is so like diverse, which I love. So if I can take over this fan base as well, it's just like it's just helping me grow even more. Almost like somebody like a Tory Lanez who could hop on, you know, a hard 808 beat, could hop on some rap shit, and then hop on some dancehall shit, and then hop on some R&B shit. You know what I'm saying?
Tory
Like
nice.
that dude is talented, top 5 versatile in the game easily. And so me just being the type of person that I love to experiment with things. I put this project together, in which I'm really excited about. I've been getting some really good feedback on. I've been having a few videos on my social medias taking off, going viral, off of this sound. So I'm like, I'm gonna really push this sound for a few months. So this was basically just a jumpstart, little EP to get it out there. And I also dropped a track about like a month ago that's on the EP, and that track kind of like took off in a sense. You know, so I was just really trying to cater to that fan base and that audience that I was reaching through that with this project. But yeah, it's out now, the warm up. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all tap in. Really, really excited about this project. I'm really excited about what's next. I'm gonna drop a whole, you know, tape after this. It's not gonna be an EP. It's gonna be at least like, you know, 8 to 10 songs. And so I already have it all set up right now. I'm just, you know.
So what's some standout tracks on the EP? Like what people should listen to? I know they all fire, but like which ones they should listen to?
Listen to Honey Tron. Like I said, I dropped Honey Tron like a month ago. That was a single off the EP. That was the biggest first week streams I had like in my career, which is really big because I really like I get really good streams. You know what I'm saying? I average at least 150,000 streams a month. You know what I'm saying? So just in a week, you know what I'm saying, you can do the math, but that was my biggest first week streams ever. And so that was you know, that was big for me, knowing like, all right, they really catering to the sound. Another reason why I started pushing with that. So definitely Honey Tron. Make sure y'all tap into Honey Tron. I would say Darkest Days. My Darkest Days, because I had, you know, posted that on my social medias a few times before I dropped it, and those took off, you know, in terms of you know, I had a lot of views on those, and it went up to 100Ks and all that good stuff. So I knew that was something that they was feeling too. And then I would say my personal favorite is G2KY. Get to Know You. That's my favorite track on the album right there. I'm not saying that's a, you know what I'm saying, like I think all the tracks are heavy hitters, but that's my favorite song right there off the track. Off the EP, at least right now. Yeah.
All right. So I was told y'all got a collab tape coming up. What made y'all come up with that idea? When's it, we can expect it?
Yeah. For sure. Well, I mean, we already dropped the collab tape, you know what I'm saying?
We
So this
we already
is
got one
like,
in the cut.
This is basically like 2.0 right now.
Oh, so you just told me. All right. So yeah.
It's like 2.0 right now, you know what I'm saying? Like
I think it was just, you know, us building and making songs.
We got songs, bro.
Yeah. Y'all know he in a different kind of lane than me.
That's what I'm saying. So I
I'm
would
trying
like to
to,
hear
you know,
what
he got a lot of the he got a big female fan base. So me tapping in with that'd be cool. You know, just getting on my element and then going into that bag right there. You know,
absolutely.
That was the the goal.
Y'all got a name for it already, or
Nah. No names, no nothing yet. Still in the works right now. All the tracks are about ready. You know what I'm saying? But just all the you know, the content, you know, the videos, all this stuff that we got to put into play before it comes out, it's still in the works right now. So that's basically what we're working on. But you could expect that in like the next 2 to 5 months tops. Yeah, for sure.
All right, so we closing out 2024. What's the plans for 2025 for y'all? 'Cause I feel like y'all real strategic with what y'all do. So like, what's 2025 looking like?
Shit, me personally, man, I'm just trying to travel as much as possible. You know, I've been traveling a lot this year and just networking in different places and just trying to meet new people and from different cities, different states. Try to connect with more people. You know, reaching out to DJs, get investing into DJs so I can make sure my music getting played throughout, you know, clubs, sceneries, and all that good stuff. And so Just the same thing, man. I mean, I have a game plan that I've been sticking to for years now, and every single year it's been like, steady progress. We've never declined not 1 year since I started making music. So it's just like, I'm not gonna fix what's not broken, you know what I'm saying? But still, figuring out different things that can help, the situation just become bigger. And yeah, man, just like you said, just being strategic about every move and about, the next drops and things of that nature. But like I said, I have a album coming out sometime in like the next 2 to 3 months. I think I'm gonna drop it around my birthday in March. That's what I'm planning to do. And so like that's probably the next thing I'm gonna be focusing on right there. But just like I said, just traveling. I want to do like a 5 to 10 city tour. You know what I'm saying? Start getting my feet wet with that. And shit like that, you know what I'm saying?
What about you?
2024. I think I'm just trying to I'm trying to find a different bag, I feel like the bag I'm in right now, that's like my pocket. But I'm trying to experiment with it. Obviously being a face for real, that's the biggest thing, just being in a face. Like it don't matter how tired of it they get. Like you gotta give it to them raw, like pause, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you got to. So that's the biggest thing. And like he said, touring, I did a tour, I want to say with like my 3rd year into rapping. I did a little tour,
It's like 2020, 2021.
Yeah, around that time, 2019, around that time. I want to say we did Dallas, Boston, Atlanta. A few of the shows got canceled, but we put the footwork in. We was driving to them shit. So like, if we could do that again, and then this time it's well put together, then
I feel like I could
that'd be dope for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, this man out here, he's selling out venues and shit. So I feel like, it's definitely possible. You know what I'm saying? So
That's another thing about our team too, man. Like our team is not scared of putting the footwork.
yeah.
That's another thing I appreciate about, Plat Life and just, the management and just all our people that's, within our team. Like we put in the footwork for real, you know what I'm saying? No man is too big headed, no nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like we pushing for real. Anything, like I said, if we have an idea about something, we're gonna do it at 110%. Win or lose, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of losses in this shit. It's gonna be a lot of wins in this shit. But we're gonna put in 100% effort in everything we do. Cause at the end of the day, if we lose, we could be like, all right, we did this shit at 100%. You know what I'm saying? And if we win, we knew why we won, cause we put in 100%. You know what I'm saying? So shit like that.
For real. The love be crazy. The love be crazy.
Like people
So
really fuck with like they they fuck with it all.
Yes, sir.
All right, so let's get into some social media topics.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on cooking with Kaya? Like, why everybody saying that? Like, what's the problem? We know her tape just dropped, but like,
Yeah. What you?
I feel like she played her hand how she wanted to play her
She
hand.
did
You know
play
what I'm
her hand.
saying?
She played her hand.
She did what she had to do. I think DDG just paid her what, 15,000.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I think people really be hating on people, and they be hating on them so much that it gets them into positions that they
don't
want to be.
realize
You know,
you helping people.
you know what I'm
Like,
saying?
yeah.
You helping these people by hating so much. Y'all sharing all her stuff. Y'all doing
Nah,
this and
for
that.
real.
I think in that whole week or whatever where she was really like trending, she went from like, I forgot what somebody said. I think it was like 600,000 followers or something like that to like 1 point something million. You know what I'm saying? Like that, just in that span of the week. You know what I'm saying? So
haters
y'all
make
all,
you rich. I say that shit
Nah,
all the
for
time.
real.
you know what I'm saying? And like, I don't know, like, if I'm being real with you, I haven't tapped into it. Like I haven't watched not one cooking with Kaya video.
It's,
You know what I'm
it's just
saying?
regular
Like,
shit. Like all
it's-
she's doing is making. She's cooking. Like you know what I'm saying.
She
But
just
she's doing a
cooking?
tutorial with it. Like
that should be
she's showing
looking-
y'all
that
how
should
to
be
make
looking
some of the food be looking fire.
fire.
Some of the food.
So why everybody mad though?
I think it's more females mad though. I think
Not the female. It's definitely the females.
Yeah.
But why they mad though?
people just be hating. Like you like Cardi B said, you mad because she got a regular body.
Yeah.
Y'all mad because I got my body done. What the fuck y'all mad for? Like you just want to hate on something.
And I
Dudes
feel
just
like
can't be
it's
happy.
something that any girl could have thought of.
Yeah, that's kind. You
You
just
know
mad.
what
You
I'm
ain't think of
saying?
it as
It ain't-
content. And now y'all hate her so much. She gonna be on for a couple of months. She gonna have her
Yeah.
15 minutes. She gonna
For
make a couple
sure.
of dollars.
She doing her
For
thing
sure.
right now. She was on a few streams after that. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing the posts and all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing it. I just haven't tapped into what she has going on. But I'm seeing the posts and I'm seeing she getting lit off this. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And all I see is
Yeah.
just people like, sharing it and just, saying some disrespectful shit, just mad about the situation for whatever reason. I think somebody was saying that she's like 17, but then I heard her say on a
She's
stream
23.
23,
something like
yeah.
that.
So you got hundreds of people on the timeline just saying, "Oh, she's 17. Y'all doing all this, but she's 17. She not even 17. So now what?
grown
So now what's the?
Facts,
So now what
facts.
y'all hating on? She's not even 17. So what y'all hating on now? You know what I'm
just-
saying? Like
Nah, facts.
that shit just be corny to me, bro.
So what's your thoughts on the Jay-Z situation?
Shit.
Nah.
I don't know. I feel like with that shit, Hov showing niggas what money could do for real.
You know what I'm saying?
I think he didn't do it that way. That's why he can move like this. You see, Diddy couldn't do none of this because he did that shit. So like,
absolutely.
I feel like this. I didn't do it. And I don't know if y'all watched the interview. It was like, come on now, y'all could have picked somebody else to do this. Like you knew you wasn't.
Nigga, he had that letter ready. As soon as he got the joint, he had the letter ready. So it's like he knew they was coming.
Yeah, I hate how they try to tie everybody to Diddy. Like, damn, I was not. Even if I was there, I didn't do that. Like,
once Diddy went down, I knew that there was gonna be other speculation on other things. But I mean, I don't know how I feel about Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Jay-Z fan, and you know all that good stuff. So I don't want to talk like about the situation because I really don't know what's going on with the situation. But all I do know is that like a lot of people are pointing the finger at Diddy, and that's as they should be. But there's a lot of people, like a lot of grimy people in this industry that's like doing things behind closed doors that.
It's the industry. You got it's real a lot of dark shit that going. You choose to be around.
A lot of dark things and like
a lot of people enjoyed the parties. Sure. If we gonna talk about it, a lot of people was there.
Nah, facts. I ain't gonna lie, facts.
I'm not even gonna say nothing, but like I know a few people that have been indulging in some things because I got friends in the industry, bro. Like, and I got friends that like, like done like recorded things and things like that. So like there's a lot of proof in the pudding, you know what I'm saying? And I just had to say that there's a lot of people in the industry that's really grimy that you would never expect it from, you know what I'm saying? So just that's why I never
got too cocky. That was his problem. Like,
definitely.
They let you do what you want to do until you thought you could do what you want to do without them.
Absolutely.
Like you started really moving like you was that nigga and they showed you, all right, nigga. Nah. So
that's why I also never try to get too like attached to like, you know what I'm saying? Like just people that I'm seeing on social media all the time because like you really don't know like
you don't know people be grimy.
You don't know people for real, you know what I'm saying? Unless I could really like watch this dude a lot and like catch a connection with them, like I could resonate with them and how they think and how they talk, you know what I'm saying? And that's cool, you know what I'm saying? But I just never try to get too attached to people because like you just never know, bro. You know what I'm saying? You never know for real. In this industry, it's not even just the like it's any industry. It's the entertainment industry.
Business period.
The entertainment.
You gotta
business.
watch who you're around. It's wild.
Yeah, for sure.
But we all want to be on though. So let me make that decision where I want to do.
That shit is crazy, bro. That shit is crazy.
I don't know if y'all heard of this rapper, but Dave Blunts, I think his name is.
Yeah.
He be knowing about all.
He knew. That's the heavyset dude.
Did y'all see him at the Juice
I can't
World?
put down a cup. I can't put down a cup.
From where? Where you from?
I don't know.
He was just on the Juice World day. He did. They had that nigga on the love seat.
My fault. That's the dude I be freestyling.
He big as hell.
He be freestyling though.
I don't even know if he be freestyling. He nice. He thorough, but
okay.
He young and big as hell. My question is, I know I'm big. I shouldn't be talking about.
Wait, he's the huge dude.
He's huge,
like bald. I think.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Y'all don't think
I see him sitting on stage with like a.
I know I'm big, but like, come on, that nigga like 24, 25, bro, and like.
I seen him sitting on stage with like an oxygen tank.
Like,
I was like, damn.
He just got signed.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
He big. I'm not talking about he big, but you don't have the right people around. Like, come on, you gotta cut this shit down.
Yeah.
You're gonna die before the album come out.
Nah, facts. Yo, y'all gotta go read the comments. They be trolling, bro.
But I think that's part of his marketing strategy,
but
bro.
Come on, that's unhealthy. I know I shouldn't be like, I need to lose, but like, nah.
You be surprised what dudes be doing, bro. Like like you said, there be people in the comments trolling.
Nah,
so that's mad comments coming in. That's helping his algorithm. That's keeping his.
I get that, but nigga, you're gonna die. I'm gonna keep saying that.
Yo, like, that's all you hear in the comments. Like, you better put down that cup. You gonna die in 2 months. Like, it's crazy. Like, die for real though.
I have seen some of his songs though, like on my feed and stuff like that. He make like some
good
music.
He's talented.
He
like,
good music.
You gotta. Somebody need to. Once you sign this nigga, this a liability now. You need to at least lose a couple people before we do. It's like it's okay to be big.
I throw you a $2 million bonus. You cut 400 pounds.
They set him in a living room couch in the middle of the stage with an oxygen tank.
And
Come on.
And then he went to the hospital right after
because he overexerted himself.
That's great. I think he did. It was signed like his streams or something. He celebrated his streams in the hospital. Damn. So it's
he just got out. And he had a cup in his hand.
Yeah,
that's crazy, bro.
So you do lean in like you just man. Come on now. Not shout out to him, but I just want to get people opinion on that shit because I'm like, damn.
Yeah. Like he definitely got to obviously
He just did Snoop.
He did Snoop.
Yeah.
Snoop?
He told Snoop get off his dick. Some shit like that. Like.
Wait, why though?
Cause Snoop, I think he said the same thing we said, niggas. You need to lose some. Like it's good enough, but like that.
See, some people like that be taking that shit to heart. Like I know short people, you cannot call them short. I know big people, you cannot call them big.
I don't give a fuck.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
you know what I'm saying? They're like,
nah, but like I'm doing it for you. Like, come on, bro. You nigga, you can't even walk by yourself. You had an oxygen tank at 23, 24 years old.
I ain't gonna lie, the oxygen tank was crazy though. I seen that. That shit went viral. I see that. I'm like, yo.
That was Juice WRLD Day?
Yeah, it was Juice WRLD Day. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I know you didn't perform that shit live. You was still tired. Like,
God. Like, that shit crazy, bro. Shout out to him though. You doing his thing.
Nah, I respect it. I love people doing their thing, but like it's come a time when somebody got to pull you on your shoulder. Like, all right,
chill.
Let's walk this block real quick. Let's pass all these restaurants.
Let's take a walk real quick.
Let's just keep going.
Nah, for real.
All right, so I want to appreciate y'all for coming out.
For sure, man. Appreciate you having us.
Nah, no problem. Let the people know where they can find you at.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Shit, you can find me on Instagram, any platform, Moneywest _.
Mm-hmm. JayRock Jaxx, man. All platforms, IG, all that, you know what I'm saying? If you're not tapped in, make sure you tap in. The warm-up is out now. Make sure y'all tap into that. You know what I'm saying? My boy Moneywest.
Yeah, man.
Got a project out now. Make sure y'all tap in, man.
Yeah, make sure I go tap in, man. Lost Times out too, man. Hottest shit in the streets.
Make sure y'all watch this and listen to it wherever you get your podcast.
Uh-huh.
We out.